Hi, tennis fans. The Cause here with you, reporting for Joe McDonald's NYSPORTSDAY.com. Mike Bryan and Jack Sock win back-to-back slams, 2018 Wimbledon and 2018 US Open. Former ATP professionals David McPherson and Mark Knowles were honored by the US Open for their contributions to the Bryan Sock team. Well, Mike Bryan, funny standing here, just the two of us. Jack had to run off. How much fun was that? What's it like winning another American title, US Open again?
It feels amazing. I've had a great time with Jack. Wimbledon and the US Open, it's kind of a dream run, joining forces with an unbelievable talent, a good friend, and kind of now we're bonded for life to have these huge trophies in our trophy case together. Jack played amazing. I just try to bring the experience. He brings the firepower and the youth, and it makes a good team. So to play one of our best matches against Kubat Mel, who finished #1 last year, to kind of, it was kind of a hot knife through butter. I mean, to beat a team like that 3-1 is amazing. Everything was working out there today.
Audience was having a ball. Hard not to have fun when you're playing that well and you can feel that happening.
Yeah, I mean, to play in front of your home fans here, it does bring the best out in you. And we had a lot of laughs. Jack hit some sabers, some forehands that were above 100 miles an hour. Yeah, and sometimes I'm just in awe of his talent and his firepower, and it's pretty intimidating when you're on the other side of the net. So we did have some of the fear factor going today. Yeah, and this one is very special. It's a little bittersweet because we're missing Bob, but to do with Jack is still a thrill. And I know Bob's at home and he's happy for us, but he's itching to get back and looking forward to joining forces with him again.
There was a time where doubles was being considered to be dropped. Your dad, well, along with you all, started the crusade to save doubles. How rewarding is that to see where doubles has come?
Yeah, doubles has a great place in the sport. It's a good complement to singles. It's not the main show, but it definitely fills its role as a part of the game. So you saw the crowd out there. It was a great crowd. People love doubles. They watch it. They play it. And I think it's most popular it's ever been. You got some of the top singles players playing against the legends of doubles. And then you guys got guys like Jack Sock from the baseline there, whizzing balls. And you got
a 40-year-old out there too.
So, yeah, I'm happy that we've been able to promote doubles and keep it alive and keep it strong. And I think it's going to stay strong for a long time.
Thanks a lot. You got to run, boy. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Well, they call him the Sarasota Macker. They will always call this guy the Sarasota Macker. Nice to see a trophy in your hand today as the winning coach. A very nice ceremony for you, well deserved, with Isner, of course, the Bryan brothers for a long time. What's it like hanging around these guys at this level? You were a player yourself. Now you're sharing your knowledge with them, David McPherson.
Yeah, it was a great day. Mike and Jack played an amazing match, and it's a nice touch from the US Open to give Mike Knowles and I a trophy as well, a coach's trophy. It was a nice touch. I don't think I'd seen that before, so it was much appreciated. And yeah, no, it's been an amazing journey with Mike and Bob for 12 or 13 years or whatever it's been. I mean, just obviously very appreciative of being a part of their team. I mean, the great iconic champions that they are. And great people, and now to also work with John the last couple of years has been a pleasure and an honor as well.
You're a jack of all trades, coaching singles, coaching doubles. What is the common denominator? What are the differences in coaching a guy at John's level in singles and the Bryan brothers and Jack and Mike when they play in doubles?
Yeah, it's two different games. I mean, there's different strategies for each game. Obviously, there's 4 people on the court in doubles, so there's an extra man to account for at the net at all times. So that makes doubles that little bit extra tricky to just from the returning side of the ball to just get the ball past the net man. And then there's Mike, and then
here comes Mike.
In singles, it's got its own dynamic as well. It's one-on-one. You don't have a partner out there to support you and help you. So the mental side of singles is extra tough because it's like boxing. It's just one-on-one, and so the mental side of singles coaching is even perhaps more crucial, so that your player is well prepared to go through all the mental rigors and the physical rigors that singles requires.
Well, a cool day for a cool guy. Your guys win today. Sock was your man out there. All of a sudden you walk into the press conference, they have a trophy for you.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was very unexpected, obviously, but you know, those guys did all the work, of course. Mike Bryan, 18 Grand Slam titles. Obviously, I played against him a long time, played a lot of finals against him, won a couple, lost a couple, so always fun to watch him play. And for Jack, you know, he's dynamic on the court. He played a fantastic match. Forehand was as good as I've seen. He probably hit 20, maybe 25 second shot winners, which is an incredible number in a 2 out of 3 set doubles match where usually winners are down to a minimum. But it was nice to get a trophy. You know, I played I think I played 14 Grand Slam finals, and I think I won 4 and lost 9, so I got 9 plates. So it's kind of nice to get a bowl to throw in there as well. I'll take some more trophies.
You do this with the Macker, David McPherson. How much fun is that for a couple of veteran doubles players themselves to be out there striking the ball? You have some fun practice there, but putting your heads together to make that team even stronger.
Yeah, it's an interesting cycle. Obviously, as I mentioned, I played against the Bryans for so long when David was their coach, and before that, I used to play against David McPherson. So it's quite an interesting arc. And David McPherson's one of the best tennis minds, not only in doubles but also in singles. And the way that he, I always used to make fun of him when I was still playing. He would chart maybe 2 rounds in advance. You know, he was a great scouter, and he always had a great game plan. And the way that he sees the game, so it's kind of nice to be sitting with him during this event and just kind of see how he kind of processes things, how he sees the game, because he's so intelligent.
Coach Dr. David Marshall, you and McPherson have been doing tennis activities, coaching all over the country. Now you're with him on ATP work. The dream has come true.
You mean Jack Sock and Mike Bryan?
Yes.
And Bob Bryan, yeah, and Johnny Isner. Yeah, it's been a great journey with a lot of top quality guys and fantastic human beings, and working with Mac and then Mark Knowles. It's been a pleasure, that's for sure. Hall of Famers, all of them.
What do the 3 of you, Knowles, Marshall, and McPherson, learn together working with these guys? I see there are a lot of notes being exchanged.
Well, we all 3 of us pretty much on the same page. We sit down, talk about game plans, come up with what we think the strengths of our team are, the strengths of the other teams, and try to exploit our strengths and try to get our strengths playing to, I don't want to say anybody has a weakness, but trying to get our strengths playing to the other team's non-strengths.
So have you ever thought in the past that you would be coaching and celebrating back-to-back slam victories? Are you ready for this?
I don't think anybody's ready for that, cause I think the man said in 50 years nobody had won Wimbledon and the US Open back-to-back in doubles, for sure. So credit to Mike and Jack for doing a great job, and obviously we miss Bobby, that's for sure.
Credit to Mike and Jack keeping you in good shape. I saw you out there yesterday going non-stop service, quick service. You love it, don't you, Marshall?
I always enjoy playing, Kaz, that's for sure. Still enjoy playing myself in the senior divisions. Got a gold ball last year, so that was important.
Well, that wasn't your first, I know that.
It was still a lot of pleasure playing with Ellis and Oren Montevessel and those guys. It's a lot of good quality tennis guys.
Tennis fans, join us tomorrow for another edition of Inside Tennis with the Kaz for Joe McDonald's NewYorkSportsDay.com.